As a kid, I was a bit of a loner. No one really knew who I was or what I sounded like. And when I did try and make a presence, it always ended badly. Over the years, anything that's happened before 6th grade for me has tended to be lost in memory. Except for those moments that tend to get bashed in my memory once in a while and make me feel so much embarrassment for myself at the time, even though it's not very relevant anymore and everyone else I knew probably forgot about it. When I was in 1st grade, I was waiting in line, I believe it was for recess, and this group of kids in front of me, I wasn't a part of their group, I was just sitting alone in the background. They started chattering about something that kind of caught my ear. Now, to my dismay, from then till now, I have this eavesdropping problem. Granted, it's not me voluntarily doing it, but sometimes I tend to just tune in at the wrong moments, I guess, or sometimes the perfect moments in other cases. I guess a good example of this is like you're reading a book and then you're just sitting around a group of friends and then all of a sudden you decide to tune in at a very, very, very out of context moment. So I'm just listening into their conversation and then I just hear them say,
"Hey, did you hear about that kid that got lost in the woods?"
"What?" The playground at our school was called Fantasy Castle, and behind it was this thick group of trees. And if any kid gets past a point of distance that they're not allowed to be at, it is blacktop time, which means no playground time. You sit on the blacktop and you stay there. No fun for you. But the idea of a kid being alone in the woods with no way out and just no one being able to find him just horrified me to my core as a kid. But over the years, the story kind of just faded away into a memory. Never really kind of thought about it. The only thing I ever really was curious about was who was the kid and was he ever found? Those were the only 2 questions I had in my head, and this story just went away. I never thought about it until one day during my senior year of high school. One day, my parents decided to have some friends over, and they decided to tell all the stories of my screw-ups when I was a kid. When I was sitting right next to them, actually. And then they got to this story about this time when I was in kindergarten, when I just got up and walked out of the class during a... What do they do in kindergarten? Playtime? Drawing session? I don't know. Either way, I just walked out. Never came back. The teacher did not notice.
Huh? What? Where'd he go? Huh? Lock down the school right now. Call all the parents. Get everyone in here.
But in the end, they found me on the swing set. By the playground outside. Just having the time of my life, I guess. Apparently I had this idea in kindergarten that was what it was all about. I had the freedom to just go wherever I wanted to go. And I do not remember any of this. Not a single thing. So after the story was told, I was just thinking through it, laughing about it, on how ridiculous the situation was. When it f***ing hit me like a Minecraft anvil. They found me by the swing set next to the woods. Was I the kid that got lost in the woods? This entire story revolved around me. This is exactly like that moment in the movie where the person that's trying to investigate a murder realized that they did the murder. It's like the big twist at the end and everything. Sheesh.